Sure is.
Clip it like that. Sabres broke their 5-game losing streak at home tonight with a come-from-behind 6-3 victory over Hartford at the odd, but don't get the idea. It was easy. Ray Neufeld opened the scoring for the Whalers. Neufeld took a slick pass from Sylvain Turgeon and beat Tom Barrasso with a backhander. Dave Andrechuk, he'll make a pretty play to help John Tucker tie the game. Andrechuk fed Tucker in front of Mike Liut. The rest was easy. Tucker's 15th goal this season. Kevin Dineen promptly untied it for the Whalers. Dineen scoring on a power play with assists from Greg Malone and Torrey Robertson. 2-1 Whalers after the first period. Larry Playfair squared matters for the Sabres in the second. Playfair, who hardly played at all in the opening 20 minutes, beat Liut with a bullet from the blue line just 26 seconds into the period. The Sabres took their first lead when Brent Peterson fed Mal Davis for his 14th goal of the season. Davis playing very well since he was reinserted in the lineup by Scotty Bowman. Neufeld got his second of the night to tie it at 3 minutes into the final period, but the Sabres responded with 3 straight of their own. Foligno got his 26th after a nifty feed from Lindy Ruff. Andrechuk then stole the puck and got it to Paul Sear, who knocked in his 17th of the season from the goal mouth. And then Mal Davis closed out the scoring with a weird goal. The puck bouncing in off Mal's helmet, going in so fast, not even the camera could catch it. The final wound up Sabres 6, Whalers 3, and afterwards we talked to a happy Mal Davis and Dave Andrechuk.
We've been struggling in our building lately, but we outshot them a lot in the first period. We were working, and I knew there was a lot of positive things in the first period. And when you shoot a team, double them up, especially in the first period, you must be doing something right. And we start putting them in the second and third, and that's all that counted, I think.
Well, I think, after they come back in the third period, we thought it was going to be another one of those games. But, we got a couple good goals in the third period, and, that turned the game around. That, put them behind the 8 ball, and they had to work a little bit harder, and we capitalized on some of their chances.
Finally, again from the odd, the Sabres 6 and...
It was a 1-0 Hartford in the first. John Tucker really handled one there past Mike Liut to tie it at 1-1. The Sabres didn't play real well in that period. They were trailing 2-1 in the second when Larry Playfair got it past Mike Liut on the stick side to tie it at 2, and things began to look up. Sabres finally would take the lead later as Mal Davis does an excellent job controlling Brent Peterson's pass and puts him up by a 3-2 count on his 14th goal of the season. Hartford, though, would... tie things up early in the third. Ray Neufeld with his second goal of the night. Big slap shot here beats Tom Barrasso to the glove side, and Hartford had a 3-3 hockey game, but that was really it. The Sabres came right back. Lindy Ruff feeding Mike Foligno in front as he makes it 4-3. Give Paul Sear and Mal Davis late goals. 6-3, the Sabres over Hartford tonight at...
Start too well with Scotty Bowman over in Europe scouting. Ray Neufeld from Sylvain Turgeon made it a 1-0 game right there. And you said, now, wait a minute, guys, 5 losses in a row at home. That is enough. A power play goal for John Tucker, his 15th from Andrechuk, tied it up at 1-1. But those pesky Hartford Whalers, who are having really a bummer of a season, came right back to lead again as Kevin Dineen beat Tommy Barrasso to make it 2-1 with his 17th goal. Then in the second period, just 26 seconds in, Larry Playfair, number 3 from Maloney and Andrechuk. Andrechuk had 3 assists tonight. That made it 2-2. And then Mal Davis, who can always find that net, makes a nice play here from Brent Peterson to make it 3-2 in favor of the Sabres. But Hartford wasn't down yet. In the third period, wouldn't you know, Neufeld tied it up with his 22nd goal, 3-3. And then the Sabres said, well, enough is enough. A couple of giveaways by the Whalers. This one set up Foligno's 26th goal, which turned out to be the winner. It was 4-3, Ruff and Perreault assisting. Then another giveaway, Paul Sear getting his 17th from Tucker and Andrechuk, and Davis scored again. The final was 6-3 in favor of the Sabres. Now they move into a 3-way tie for first place in the Adams division.
There were moments, however, it appeared they would make it 6 in a row before John Tucker got the Sabres on track. Nice pass from Dave Andrechuk to tie the score at 1. Kevin Dineen promptly untied it for Hartford before Larry Playfair connected on a booming slap shot. Playfair, who hardly played at all in the first period, beat Mike Liut 26 seconds into the second period. Sabres took their first lead when Mal Davis batted the puck out of midair and passed Liut. After being set up by Brent Peterson, Davis has been terrific since he returned to the lineup. Neufeld got his second of the night to tie it again at 3, but the Sabres responded with 3 straight third-period goals to put it away. Mike Foligno got the ball rolling with his 26th right there. Andrechuk then stole the puck, slipped it to Foligno, who got it to Paul Sear, and Sear whacked in his 17th of the year. And then Davis closed the scoring on a weird play. The puck actually bounced in off his helmet into the net so fast the camera couldn't even catch it. It was a lucky break the Sabres hadn't seen in a long, long time. Afterwards, a relieved Joe Crozier, who was sitting in for Scotty Bowman while Bowman is scouting in Europe, talked about the win.
You know, it was a nice break in the record and getting everything going, and you were first place, tied with the Canadians, you know, which is a big thing going down the stretch now. We'd like to finish in first place, and I think if the players put it all together, I think we're going to, you know, end up there.
You know, the puck finally started going in our way, and it's been tough. We've been struggling putting the puck in.
The biscuit go into the basket for a change. Ray Neufeld from Sylvain Turgeon put Hartford up 1-0 in the game, but that didn't last long. The Sabres came back and scored on a power play. John Tucker from Dave Andrechuk, Tucker's 15th goal. That made it a 1-1 game. However, Hartford would not throw in the towel. They came back again. Kevin Dineen got his 17th, beating Tom Barrasso here. It was 2-1 into the first period. Just 26 seconds into the second period, Larry Playfair scored his third goal from Maloney and Andrechuk, and the Sabres had it at 2-2. Then Mal Davis put Buffalo ahead with his 14th from Brent Peterson. That made it 3-2, and they skated that way into the third period when Ray Neufeld came up with a nice goal to light the light again for Hartford, making it 3-3. But then a giveaway that resulted in Mike Foligno's 26th goal from Ruff and Perreault. The Sabres were up 4-3 at that point. And then Paul Sear scored his 17th after another giveaway, and Mal Davis made the final 6-3 in favor of the Sabres. Well, Scotty Bowman